Court is in session.
Welcome to another edition of Sports Court, and whether you are playing at home, at a friend's house, or nearby at an arcade, you gotta love video games, right? So we're wondering, what's the best sports video game of all time? There are many to choose from. You got your Tecmo Bowl fans, you got your Mike Tyson Punch-Out fans, your RBI baseball fans, but for me, it's the game that's one of one. NBA Jam is the greatest sports video game of all time, and for no other reason than it was what a great game should be. Players could defy gravity. Players could do things that were different. It's an awesome game.
You see, I like where you're going with that. And by the way, let me say we're doing this because FIFA and EA Sports, they just broke up, which is big news. But my game, it's got to be EA Sports Madden. That game is so realistic. There are times where I watch far away and it's like, oh my gosh, is this the game or is this real thing? You talk about NBA Jam, that's all arcade stuff. Simulation is where it's at, man.
You gotta wonder though, you say EA Sports, you say Madden, but which Madden video game? Or is there a very specific Madden game, or is it just the entire franchise?
I mean, I'm talking about the entire franchise. Now, granted, you go through Madden and there's been little itty-bitty tweaks over the years that drives people nuts because it's not so much great improvements, but it's gotta be the whole Madden franchise. Now, let me ask you a question. NBA Jam is great for 1993, but does it hold up?
You know what? It does hold up. And what's this? Pardon me? That's right. I have it on high authority that the gentleman that I'm arguing with actually owns an NBA Jam arcade game. It's gotta hold up. And I know that you know it holds up, right?
One-time Ferris State student Mark Turmel made the game. Great guy.
I think NBA Jam, in my closing arguments, I'll say this. The game came out and a couple of players weren't in it, notably Michael Jordan because of some legal issues, but the game became iconic simply because it was 2-on-2, different from other basketball games at the time. Players are doing 360s, dunking from the free throw line. The nets are getting burned off when people they're on fire.
He's on fire.
It's just great entertainment. It's something you could spend a lot of time playing. It's why it's the best sports game of all time.
You know, I actually have that guy in my phone.
I know you do. I know you do.
Now, here's the thing. This is why I go back to Madden football. It was Madden that actually taught me the game of football. Playing that game really taught me the little nuances, and that's helped me in my career. So you know what? That's why I go Madden in this one.
Jury at home, let us know which one of us got it so very wrong.
Head to Facebook or text Court 616-559-1310 and comment, and next week we'll highlight our favorites.
Last week we asked if the NCAA should cap student-athlete earnings. Ryan agreed with me, saying billions are made off these student-athletes. It's about time they got their share.
And Jim had a very different suggestion. He said, I'd be more interested in seeing coaches and administration get a cap rather than the kids who risk their bodies and health.
That's actually a pretty good idea. And I'm more interested in seeing you folks at home back here again next week. Until then, Sports Court is adjourned.